Spuzak, and my business is a thriving hormone holistic nutrition for women and Angie Spuzak personal service. And today I will be actually focusing on my personal chef service because I love food and I always come back to food, and there's no way around it, and I want to spread the passion about food. So for me, cooking is not only about the food, most importantly about what happens around the table. Making good food accessible is really crucial to me, and any little way that I can do that makes me happy. I love to invite a bunch of friends over for a simple meal, make them help out in the kitchen, just helps me feel like a good cooking is within reach for everyone. My ultimate goal is to make people comfortable around the food so they can just enjoy the moment and maybe eventually pass that kindness on to others. Cooking for them, with them, just happens to be the easiest way I can do that, and I can connect with people. Anyone can learn how to cook and do it well. Be thoughtful, be curious, use your intuition to guide you to delicious food. If for some reason the dish doesn't turn the way it should be, it's okay, you can always try it tomorrow. We have become so busy with everything that we don't have time to stop and connect with people. When we meet a friend, we hardly find an hour for them, if that. We don't have time to cook, eat, and enjoy the taste of food. The fact that we have forgotten how to cook is one of the reasons that we become so collectively unhealthy. So my mission is actually really spreading that joy of being around the table with your family, with your friends, with children. I was raised this way, and I see in the United States that we don't have time for this, you know, we're just running around crazy like a chicken without head, and we're just like, oh, what am I going to eat? So I'm going to go to Whole Foods. But you know what, you go to Whole Foods and you look at the ingredients and they're terrible. So, you know, it's not that easy to get a great food on the table for your children and for yourself to be healthy. And I really would like people to spend more time around the table and enjoy it and talk, because that's where your family time is, and that's where you're actually feeding your body and also, you know, feeding your soul with that. And Mike and Paul has said in his movie that corporations have convinced us that they can do the job of cooking for us better than we can do it for ourselves, which is really it's not true, because no matter what the corporations say, the stuff you make from scratch in your home, it's always better and it's always more healthier no matter what. Even if you buy non-organic food, it's still much healthier than you buy them at the store in the restaurants. I mean, restaurants, even in Boulder, they're not using the best quality ingredients, so we really have to be aware of that, and we really have to put some effort in cooking in our home. I think this is too much. So my passion is food, and I will share this with you in a personal way. My services are like, I do gourmet dining, so gourmet dining at home from your kitchen to the table. Catering services for your next event at work and play. Experience cooking class at the comfort of your home or at your company office or wherever it's possible to do that. Nutrition consultations, I will help you accomplish your health and fitness goals, and I'm also a nutrition consultant, so I help women to balance their hormones and relieve anxiety. And meal planning, I will plan your menu according to your dietary needs and fitness and goals. I do private events and private parties like weddings, small weddings like up to 20 people, birthday parties, Christmas parties, barbecue, baby shower, vacation rental cooking, engagement parties and anniversaries. I drive to the mountains to do like 3 days, vacation rental cooking or whatever anybody, whatever they want. Additional services I offer is I take people to the market during the farmers market season, and I teach them about the food and how to choose their food, and I talk about farming and I talk to farmers. It's very fun. Shopping tours, I take people to the stores and show them what to buy at the stores and talk about all of different quality ingredients. I do pantry cleanup, recipes creation, menu design, and menu planning. My ideal client is people with special dietary needs, busy professionals, busy families, new parents, active families, those who don't know how to cook and they don't want to cook, those who like to celebrate special occasions, people recovering from illness or injury, and people who are trying to eat healthier. So what I can do for you, and you can just relax, sit back, and let me do the work for you. And you guys have any questions?
Questions for Angie?
Do you cater to different types of diets? Vegan
Oh
diet?
yeah, that's my specialty actually. Yeah, I cook any kind of diets you want me to. Yes.
And she is a really good cook. I've ordered.
Do you have a menu or sort of a guideline for the types of things that you like to cook for people?
No, I actually designed a menu on the spot for people. It's very individual, so that's how I do it.
If she sends you an intake form,
Yeah.
you list all the foods you like, you don't like. She even asks about emotional attachment to certain foods. It's really in depth.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, food has just like always been this thing for me because, you know, as a child I was always cooking. Then I went to culinary school in Poland. Then I took a break for a long time because I didn't want to really work at the restaurants anymore, and I went to get a master's degree from writing, and then I came back and moved to the United States. I had different businesses, and then I came back to cooking, and it's always bringing me back to cooking. I just love feed people, and I just want them to be well, I want them to be healthy, I want them to have good quality time with your family, and enjoy your time with family, not just like, I know that a lot of people don't have time, you know, spending time for cooking, so that's why, you know, I just love to offer this to them.
Other questions? Right.
Just curious
Oh,
to get
sorry.
your,
It's fine, I'm just kind of curious. He's used to it, believe me. Don't worry.
just for COVID. Curious about to get your take on portion control, portion size, because it seems to be a massive issue within the United States of America. So I was curious to get your take on that.
Well, the portion controls are in the United States are huge. I never forget the first time when I went to the restaurant, like, is this for 3 nights for me? And you know, I was shocked and people were taking that home. I'm like, does people take food from the restaurants? Oh, this is crazy. And yeah, I mean, definitely the portions you get in the restaurants are way too big in the United States. But the way I cook for people, I also use very good quality ingredients. So they're like if you go to the restaurant and you buy that food and it's a lot and you eat it all and there's no good quality ingredients, they create inflammation, and you know, you're obviously going to gain weight. And with the food I cook, you're not. Like, you know, I have clients who lost 60 pounds in 4 months with my cooking. So, yeah, definitely portion control it's an important thing to take under consideration. Yeah.
Other questions?
Where do you like to shop?
Well, I usually shop at Whole Foods, although haven't been lucky this lately because they don't have much organic food lately. So I go to Whitehaven Cottage, and when it's during the farmers market season, I go to farmers market and shop over there. But it's good to support the farmers, because when you think about this, you know, you go to Whole Foods and you pay $1.50 for a kale, yes. So how much the farmers is going to get for that? And they sell like kale for $3 in the farmers market, but it's still so worth it because it's so fresh and beautiful and giant, like giant kales and everything. So. Yeah, that's where I like to shop.
Great. Steve, question?
What type of food do you like to make the most? You know, what's your favorite Mexican?
Ethnic cooking is my favorite. Definitely from the cooking from different countries. Not the French.
We can say that about
Yeah, just, you know, I mean, the French have amazing cooking techniques and everything, but it's just way too much dairy and gluten and things like that. So I try to actually adjust any kind of recipes I know to people's dietary needs. So I can adjust anything in like cook gluten-free, you know, go paleo or vegan. Like when I had my vegan restaurants, I adjusted all my Polish meat, super meat-based recipes to vegan, and people loved it.
Other questions for Angie? All right, well, thank you very much.